know what I've always hated about the Civic? The biggest issue I think it has right now is the aerodynamics of the underside of the car. That's really a major concern, considering this thing is just lightning speed. Right?
Oh yeah.
Also, cosmetically, it's kind of dumb and lame. It's lowered, but that's about it. And it doesn't even have wheels yet, so it looks like shit. But
It's pretty garbo.
I think we're gonna start adding some accents around town, because I need people to know, like, this ain't no sleeper, all right? Right now, it's like sleeper status. It'll dust any Prius on the streets, but maybe. But maybe. But I want people to know that I'm always trying to race. Like, if you have a Honda Civic and you're not racing, what are you doing with your life? So, yeah, we're gonna get started on a rear diffuser. I've been warming up the back bumper because it's cold here, and we need to use some types of adhesive because I bought a $20 eBay generic universal rear diffuser. And so, yeah, I've been heating it up with this rotating heater. The back is very warm, and the bottom where we need to stick it is not cold. Carbon fiber. Not really, it's plastic. Not trying to snap it though. So we got, it'll look kind of cool unless you get close. Then you'll be like, oh damn, this boy broke. So the way they intend for you to adhere it to the underside of the car is with this no-name double-sided tape. I don't like that because if it rains or if it snows like it has right now, any moisture is eventually going to make this disconnect, and that's just going to fall off, which is, I'm not sad about losing it because it's 20 bucks, but it is a road hazard. And also with how low the car is, there might be a couple speed bumps in town that it'll scrape on. So I'm going to try and bolt it in a couple places, maybe, and also use some actual JB Weld because it's the same color roughly, and because I don't know if the curvature of this is going to match the underside of the bumper, which means that that will act as kind of a gap filler that is color matched as well. So let's get her going. Okay, so I'm gonna cut, I roughly drew lines. I'm just gonna cut down the middle essentially and leave this spike. I may find a way to put it on beneath the tow hook, but if I ever need to use that tow hook to actually pull this out of the snow or something, I'm not gonna want a big piece of plastic in the way. It's just gonna break off anyways. So we're just gonna cut it and see if we can get the diffuser to fit decently on either side. I'm gonna use the cutting wheel to cut this because any other cutting device I can think of would run the risk of cracking the plastic as I cut it. And that is just not something I want to do. Two pieces. Cleaned up the edges as well as I could with that kind of makeshift belt sander. I'd like a full-size one, but I don't have room in this garage. But they'll lay flat at least, and the cuts are kind of uniform. I don't know. It's the underside of the car. They're gonna see the flappy boys, not the fucking. It's a Civic, dude. You really gonna look that hard into the mods? They're fake. All right. Our options are kind of get this side to stay on well and leave part of it just hanging out under the car, because cosmetically that's all we really need. But I don't know if that will tickle my fancy as much as I want, because the wind blowing underneath the car is actually straight up gonna rip this off that way. I don't know. Well, no. This is the spare tire area, and so if I needed to screw something into that, I probably could, provided I make sure I don't drill a hole in my spare tire. I'm gonna sand down the two parts of this lip that the edges of this are gonna make contact with. I think the lip going underneath, because of the curvature, isn't gonna matter as much. I still have to get this clip out. Okay, so we stuck a Sharpie through the spot on the bumper where that clip was, and it ended up here in the middle of one of the flaps. So we can't use that, but I am going to put the clips back in so that the bumper is stuck to the frame. Yeah. All right, so now I'm going to drill 3 holes on each. Now, the kit actually came with 6 screws that we found off camera, and I'm going to find a drill bit that is just a little bit smaller so that the screws actually have something to grab onto, obviously. The way this works is the inside, I can drill it up into the spare tire area. If I do that, I will have this screwed into a piece of metal. The other corners will just be screwed into the bumper, which is clipped into the frame as well. So hopefully that will be enough to keep it from flying off. All right, got my holes drilled. I'm gonna take this son of a bitch, find a spot to put them in. That's not right. Shit. I'm going to Sharpie one spot. The Sharpie's too fat to fit into that. So, I'm going to have Noah hold this.
Oh shit, I thought you were gonna have me go grab a thinner.
No, while I drill.
Here I come. Ah! I sat on my own fucking foot.
Sweet.
Okay.
Hold it right there.
Okay.
Don't fucking move it.
I moved it.
Hey! Hold the camera out here, see how it looks. That doesn't look horrible.
Yeah, not too bad.
Doesn't look good, but it doesn't look horrible.
Not too bad.
Light.
We'll get back with you once we finish.
How's it look?
It looks pretty good.
Oh shit! That actually doesn't look completely horrible. And it's kind of minor. And it's flush. Did I get them equally far from the tow hook? No, not quite.
It's just slightly. It's not that different.
You can't have a Civic mod without that. Honestly, maybe the tow hook's not tow hook's off center. That's what it is. I actually lined it up with the bumper, so bit of a god. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Next week, we're doing a performance / repair / aesthetic mods. We're doing all of those, all in one video. So keep watching and stay tuned.